everybody. Today we're gonna do a green smoky eye tutorial. So enough with the talking, I'm just gonna get started and we're just gonna get to it. Okay. Madagascar, just right here. We're just gonna blend that. We're gonna go in with this color. Yeah. And then we're just gonna start brown the corner and kind of work our way in towards the middle of the crease. Just gonna blend that. I think I may not do a cut crease, but I'm thinking that I might. I don't know, we'll see. So we're just gonna keep blending and blending and blending. Concealer. And put it on the tip. So that's a little trick that I learned from Super Scent on Instagram. Is because I'm really terrible at cut creases unless nothing, because I never do them. But is that if you put a little bit at the base of your eyelid and then look up, then you have an idea of the shape that you want to create, and so on and so forth. So let's do that, shall we? Gonna take a little up over here. This is where our green, Egypt, and it's this real pretty shimmer like green. It's pretty though. Like, look at that. That's going right there. So I'm really gonna pack it onto my brush, and I'm gonna literally pack it onto my eyelid as well, because I really want that color to, to really come through. It's really pretty. and it's Christmas time, so we're trying to be festive and this, that, and third. Pretty. So first I'm packing so that color can really stick to the concealer, and then once it's on there, I'm kind of just rubbing it in. And I don't really trip about how perfect my cut crease is, because I'm gonna go back and darken it anyway, so it's not a big deal for me. Makeup can always be corrected. Makeup can always be better. Remember that. That's the power of makeup. You mess it up, you can always fix it, sis. You can always fix it. I know that happens to me all the time when I'm doing my eyebrows. And one looks like hell, and then the other is looking so fleeky, and you over here trying to figure out, well, what happened? What happened? So. So that's what we're working with. That's what we're looking like. I'm gonna add a little bit more on my lid. This color is so pretty. And this palette, I got this palette for $12. I'm gonna do like circular motions. I had to think about what I was gonna say for a second, because we don't want it to not look blended. So kind of just swiping it into the crease, into the green color. Back and forth, and then we're gonna bring it around. Just to the top, like so. So you should get something looking like this. A blending brush. Give me a blending brush. Face is my favorite part. It's the easiest, it's the quickest. Point blank, period. Okay? So I'm using my black opal foundation, and it's so old that it could be IC5. I don't know. It's so old. Well, not old, but I've had it for a while, to the point to where I really honestly don't remember what shade this is or anything like that. So when I do go get some more, I will have to do some swatches. But this is my favorite. Look. So I'm gonna spray a little setting spray to kind of dampen it. And then we're just gonna apply it. I think I like Black Opal this much because it just depends with me. Like, just my skin tone. Sometimes I have orange undertones, and then sometimes I have, like, I wouldn't say tan, but yellow undertones. It just depends on the season, all that good stuff. Because of course we all get darker in the summertime, and then we tend to lighten just a little bit in the wintertime. But this foundation has never failed me through all the seasons. It has never failed me. My trusty dusty Black Opal. Okay. Make sure we're really blending. Something like that. And we're gonna blend all the way to the neck because we don't want two different skin tones, okay? Now it's time to highlight. So we're going in with the Fenty Matchstick in Suede. It comes with 3 of them together. I do not necessarily remember how much they are. I don't remember. But since we have a bold, not a bold eye look, but we have a brighter color, I want to do more of a natural face. And her matchsticks, Rihanna's matchsticks, Fenty's matchsticks, are perfect for looking like skin, if that makes sense. I'm sure it does. But yeah, I want to look like skin. I like my skin looking like skin, unless my goal is to look beat to the gods, which happens on occasion. So yeah, I just like look and watch. Y'all watch, because it's gonna blend so good. Oh my gosh, it's gonna blend so good. Like, this Black Opal and Rihanna's matchsticks together are untouchable, sis. Like, they will never fail you, because they've literally never failed me. They've literally never failed me. So I can't complain. I cannot complain. Now, I do make my under eye highlight just a tad bit lighter, so I'm gonna use my Sephora. It's not too much lighter, but it's lighter. You know, it's light enough. Not that I have black circles under my eye or anything like that. It's just we want our eyes to appear, you know, bright and this, that, and the third. So I'm gonna go in with that same makeup sponge I used to blend out my foundation, and I'm gonna use the same thing.
And my concealer. So I'm blend. And y'all, it's gonna blend so amazing. So amazing. I just love, oh my gosh, I just love it so much. Like, look, it just blends so easily. Oh my goodness, I can't get enough of it. It blends so easy. Especially for it to be cream, like, sis did her thing. And I know I'm not the only one who noticed, but Rihanna doesn't wear, like, heavy, full beat makeup. If anything, she's wearing a bold red lip that she's always been wearing. Or if it's like one of her, no, because ever since she came out with Fenty Beauty, yeah, ever since she came out with Fenty Beauty, she hasn't just been looking real, you know, beat to the god. She's been looking real natural and skin-like. And I can appreciate that. I love to do makeup, and sometimes I love to look dramatic, but sometimes I love to look, you know, like I didn't try hard. I mean, I don't try hard, but I just like to look like there's not much effort. Like, I want to walk out the house and look like I only have one foundation. You know? That's the good life. That is the good life.
Look at that. I actually want to discuss something with you all. So I'm pretty sure all these YouTubers, I'm sure everybody's aware of this whole Domo and Chrissy beef. And although I don't really see it as being beef anymore, because they've clearly stated, you know, their own opinions and their sides. But I just think it's so funny. Like, me and my boyfriend we don't talk about it all the time, but we were talking about it recently. espresso, the same matchstick for my contour. Me and my boyfriend were talking about it recently, and it's like all this drama. Like, I've never seen this much drama with YouTubers, you know? I've never. And I want to say, I don't know, but I want to say that it's because, first, let me say this. Since Damo and Chrissy started making these YouTube videos on YouTube, you could just tell, like, even when filming, and I know Damo has already repeatedly said that Chrissy never acted like, you know, she was in it or just completely loved her, and how she treated her like shit while she was pregnant. I understand that, sis. But when y'all were making these videos, Chrissy made it look pretty damn clear that she was not into the relationship. I just think that I think she loved the idea of them being together and making all this money on YouTube and starting a family. I think it just sounded good. It just looked good. And then until she really got into the relationship and she was like, this isn't for me. But it's like, y'all done moved in together. Damo done literally paid for this, that, and the third for you. And now you're having second guesses about it. I may be the only one, but I'm pretty sure other people could tell that Chrissy was not 100% in the relationship. And Chrissy can say she can. But I'm a body language reader. And it's just all in the body language. I don't know how to explain it any further than that, or any simpler than that, because Chrissy never just seemed like she was just in it because I love you. And I'm not going to say that she never loved Damo. I'm pretty sure at one point she did love Damo. And then they fell out of love, or it just wasn't working for them anymore. Which is completely understand. Not all relationships last forever, and that's for friendships and, you know, intimate relationships. But Chrissy just made it known, and I was like, sis, don't stay. And then I really felt bad for Damo, because Damo said that she cheated on her while she was pregnant, while they were going through some things, and I was dumbstruck, because I just couldn't understand why someone would stay with somebody when you don't feel wanted, or you feel like you're not loved. And I understand that you love this girl. You know, y'all done been through the mud and y'all done came up, right? But you didn't, like, nobody caught no hints, you know? You never, I'm pretty sure they probably talked about it, but Chrissy seemed like the type to be like, no, babe, I love you, and da-da-da-da, and why would you say this, that, and the third? Well, you're acting like it. I don't know, I just felt bad for Damo. Like, I couldn't even feel bad for Chrissy. And not that Chrissy needs sympathy either, I don't understand. I feel bad for Damo, because my thing is, when you're pregnant, you got all these emotions, you got all these hormones, everything's running, everything's a little different, you know, and you're a little bit more sensitive to a lot of other things. So imagine getting cheated on and then going through your nigga's phone, entertaining other niggas, and she's talking about, oh no, it's nothing, and da-da-da-da, and every time y'all get in an argument, you want to run home. Okay, sis, let me put y'all on game. If a girl says, if y'all going through it back and forth, you and your nigga, y'all going back and forth, and nothing's getting better, y'all been going at it for about, let's say, a week. And you're like, oh, I can't take this no more, and da-da-da-da, I'm ready to leave this nigga, but I love him, and that whole little spill. So you're like, all right, I'm gonna go stay at my mama's house for a couple days. Okay, and the first 2 times, you're like, I'm gonna go stay at my mom's house every time y'all get in an argument, or, you know, y'all just want to give each other space, right? Okay, I'm gonna go stay at my mom's house. Cool. And if you and your mom is tight, and that's how y'all roll, and you know, y'all tell each other everything, I completely understand. Now, I don't know Chrissy's family. Of course, I don't even know Damo and Chrissy. I don't know their family like that, and I don't know how good her relationship is with her mother. But all those times she was running back and forth to go be with her mom, to, you know, to be comforted and to get some reassurance, or to say that it's okay. Sis, come on. Tell the truth, sis. Stop lying. Like, we all know. We've all been there, done that, done it a couple times, and then did it again. So you can't tell me. Sorry, my nose is running a little bit. You can't tell me that Chrissy was just, every time she ran back home when her and Dama was going through it, that she went to go stay at her mama's house. Exactly. Lie again. Now, I'm gonna say once again, I don't know shit because I don't keep up on it. I try to, but it's just so much shit happens. It's like, ugh, I don't have the time. I'm not about to invest the energy because I don't get paid. But I can bet money that every time Chrissy went down there, after the first couple times to say that she's gonna go stay with her mother, which she has the right to, you can't tell me that Chrissy was just gonna go see her mom. That's where you're from. You and your nigga are going back and forth, can't get shit right, can't act right together. And Damo then went through your phone and seen you texting these niggas, and she know you texting these niggas and entertaining these niggas. But you're not gonna go see them? You're not fucking them? Okay. Try that with somebody else. And I know Damo, you know, she was all in love, and, you know, you would never think that your spouse or, you know, your boyfriend or your girlfriend would do anything like that. But guys, come on now. No, we're all not saints. Yes, there are people who have never cheated. There are. But my thing is just, even if you did that, like, you ain't gotta lie about it, you know? Like, if y'all going through it, lying is just gonna that's like adding more fuel to the fire. It's just gonna make things explode, make things way worse than what it has to be, when y'all could simply be adults, sit down, talk about it, and, you know, try to work on things. And if it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be. You know, you can't force anything. You can't make nobody love you if they don't love you no more. That's on them. That's their loss, and they just gonna have to deal with it. Now, for Damo, sister had to been in love. Had to have been. Cause I know every girl got them little senses, them gut feelings, your intuition, sis. Every girl has it. And if you know your nigga is cheating, something will tell you, whether your intuition, your gut, your heart, your eyes, your mouth, your hands, your lips, everything. If something is telling you that your nigga is cheating or he's entertaining other girls, believe them. Believe them. It goes for the same if somebody show you their true colors the first time. Believe them the first time, sweetheart. Believe them. You ain't got no choice to believe them, because they exposing their real selves to you. And if you, like me, don't want to be exposed to that type of energy, that fakeness, all that, you know, all that good stuff, drop them. Niggas come and go, girls come and go, friends come and go. It is what it is. Nobody's meant to be in your life forever. I mean, my nigga's meant to be in my life forever. But that's not to say that me and my boyfriend don't go through shit. We're all human. We all go through stuff. But my thing is, we have to learn to not ignore the signs. If we ignore the signs, then you're just putting yourself back in that cycle to be hurt again, to, go through all this other extra drama and feelings when you could just be honest with yourself, with your partner. But I mean, it's not for everybody. I can respect Chrissy for trying to move on and just trying to live her life, but she's disrespectful for how she treated Damo and how she left Damo. Because everybody knows, everybody's seen that little breakup that, you know, they posted there. This is our very last video on our couples channel and this, that, and the third. So how come when it come time for Chrissy to start talking about her feelings and what she expects their relation to be like, sis is big mad. And when I mean by big mad, like, sis is being a whole actress, like crocodile tears, sobbing, like crying out the ass. And I'm like, oh, like, I'm really feeling for y'all right now. Like, this is real life sad. Like, I was real life sad for them because I would have never thought that they would have broken up. I was real life sad for them. And she was like, Chrissy was like, no, I'm not going to move on for a long time. And I'm not going to get in no relationship after we just broke up and this, that, and the third. Sis, you was with your nigga like 2-3 months after. But you talking about it's going to be like a whole year and something? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Come on. And then she show up with old girl 2-3 months later. And they moving in and Damo said they taking vacations and shit. To me, it don't look like they taking no vacations. To me, it just look like they enjoying each other's company and doing like some, you know, cute little dates that you do when you first start dating. So I can't sit here and say that they, you know, they doing this, that, and the third. I don't even know them niggas. I don't even know them. So I'm not gonna make no assumptions. I'm going based off what I heard, what Damo said, and what Chrissy said. And Damo said that old girl was cheating on her. And my thing is, we all suspected it. We did. If you couldn't tell that Chrissy was 100% in it when they were doing their couples channel together, sis, you need to work on your context clues. You need to work on identifying like different types of emotions that are shown or that aren't shown, because that's a real thing too. Like, for instance, say I've been married for 20 years and my husband dies, but the next day after his funeral, I'm living life and this, that, and the third, and I'm hanging out with my girlfriends. Okay. And then all of a sudden you seeing somebody. Your husband just died, sis. Your husband just died. Huh? That's not saying that Damo just died, but their relationship died. They weren't together anymore after that. So why only 3 months after y'all broke up, it's, oh, me bae this and me bae that. And I just hate how she was like, I understand Chrissy was trying to prove a point by saying my bae did this and Mila did this and Mila did this and this and that and that. Okay, it was like to the point where, sis, now you're acting like you overly happy. Like she just came down from heaven and saved you. Well, this is her protector. She just came down from heaven and saved you from this mental depression and brought you out of from the ground, from the rock up. And I'm like, sis, she carried the groceries to the car. She pumped your gas. My nigga pumps my gas. But it's not like, oh my God, my nigga pumped my gas and he just carried all the groceries to the house. Girl, tell that man thank you and move along. Tell that man thank you and move along. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. But that's when you state your opinion and then you say, I don't know shit. But I don't know shit. That's when you say that. But I don't know shit. I did all that talking, right? And I'm not even explaining to y'all what I'm doing. But okay. So I finished blending out my contour, obviously. And and I'm setting, okay? Setting, baking, same stuff. I'm using the Cover FX in medium. It's like a light tan, you know. But it works, okay? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Like, come on. Baby boy. Oh my God, let me stop. Now I'm gonna go on using my MAC. Excuse me. My MAC Studio Fix. And when you first start makeup, everybody has a MAC Studio Fix or a mineralized powder. If you don't, sis, catch up. Okay, catch up. And I'm using NW50. It just depends. NW50, NW45, or NC45, you know, whichever it is. So let's add some eyeliner, just a little bit though. I'm gonna add some eyeliner. And this is the Wet n Wild H2O waterproof. Ooh. Hair glue, yes. 1 minute. Should we go natural or dramatic? Like, which one? My favorite lashes from the hair store, it's definitely gonna be Wispies or the 747 medium or long. And they just look like this. They're real natural. I love natural lashes, so I'll always have a pair. Yeah, I'm feeling Wispies. So we're gonna put these on after we do our liner. And I'm just doing small liner, like I'm not doing no dramatic winged lighter. What am I thinking about? So line it up. I like adding liner, like minimal liner, if I know I'm gonna put on wispies. Like, it's just something with like liner just around the rim and wispies. It just does something. It just does something. So yeah. I don't know what it does, but it just looks good. So that's what we're gonna go with. And who gonna pop me though? Oh yeah, but back to Chrissy and Damo. We're over them, okay? They've been there, they've done that, they're done with their relationship. So I think the best thing we could do as a whole, as a family, is to just let them be, you know? Because we're never gonna be able to move on if we're constantly going back and forth, this, that, and the third. What Chrissy said, and Chrissy's doing this and this, and da-da-da-da. Fuck Chrissy. Damo don't care. Damo done moved on, just like Chrissy done moved on. So we're all, as a family, gonna move on. Simple.
And to be honest, y'all, I don't like this eyeliner. I had a liquid eyeliner from Milani, and it's the shit. But I just had to grab this because I didn't have any. I ran out. But now I'm suffering because it's not that cute. It's not that cute. So this is what I meant by minimal eyeliner. I want to do no wing. So we're just going to put a little bit right on the eyelash line. Simple, easy, done deal, did it.
Oh my God. Whew. Ooh, Jesus, hold on. This is like every person's nightmare who does their makeup. I'm about to have a bitch fit. A what? A bitch fit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. See, this is why you don't put on eyeliner, period. Period. You let that shit be. Throw you on some eyelashes and call it a day. Boy. Whew. Thank you, God, because this right here. Okay, let's add these lashes because my eye got me triggered. My nerves is bad. Let's do it. Fuck all that talk, let's do it. So we're just gonna add these lashes and finish up this video, okay? Okay, thanks. And hair glue stinks, by the way. So y'all just not gonna let me put on my eyelashes? I mean, my mascara? Wow, y'all are fake. I like this, I like that, I like that, y'all. I like this. Okay. Watch, I won't even be able to put this other eyelash on. Sad truth. Let's do this. Also, let me point out, y'all see how yellow my bake has gotten? Once it's gotten to this, that's when I know it's time for me to take it off. It's done its job, it's set, it's matte. Watch.
Where's my eyelash?
I know everybody has a struggle when it comes to makeup. And for me, for the longest, it used to be putting on eyelashes. Either it was I could never get it close enough, like to my lash line, or yeah, that's pretty much it. I could never get it close enough to my lash line, which was terrible because I'd be going out thinking I'm cute, right? My face is beat. I'm ready for the night. This, is that, and third. I go look in the mirror after a night of drinking and I'm like, what the? And I'm like, I go to my friends, you're fake, you're fake, you're fake. Y'all wasn't gonna tell me that it wasn't connected? Come on now. Come on. Nah. Oh. I'm just a whole mess and a half, to be honest. I'm a blonde. I'm clumsy. What else? All that. Okay. Let's wipe away the hate. Let's take away the fakeness. And let's bring in some real, okay? So what I'm about to do is what I already told y'all. But I'm going back with my MAC Studio Fix. And it's like the same color as my natural face color. And I just dab it a little bit. But I like to mix this when I'm wiping away my highlight because, excuse me, sometimes it can look a little light, but I think adding a color that's similar to your natural skin color really makes it smooth out, like dramatically. So that's one of the reasons why I like to do that. But oh wait, we're not done, sweetheart. We're just gonna blend that out.
Look how pretty. This one too. I'm just gonna wipe that away.
Brush like this. I'm gonna go with the lightest brown color, which is this one. And I'm just gonna, look, it's almost gone. I'm just gonna go in where I did my cream contour, so it really, you know, stands out. So when I'm contouring, I like to start from up here, closer towards the ear, and then I like to work my way down. So start up and then bring it down. The reason why I like to start up and then bring it down is because, have you ever noticed a girl's contour is usually darker right here, right underneath the cheekbone? That's what gives it that cut, like that sharp look. And I'm just gonna bring it up under my cheek. I'm just gonna make sure it's all blended out, like so. Okay, and then we're gonna...
Basically, we're putting it where we had our other contour at. Or our pink contour. I'm just gonna bring it around. Bring it around town! Bring it up, forward, creating some dimension in the space. Start here. I'll get that up. Come up. Start here. And then bring it down. So, the lip. I think I'm just gonna go with the gloss. You can never go wrong with gloss. Just bring that down. Okay, let's bring some hair forward. Under here, because we should have put some under there. Let's get the other side. Like so. Now it's time for our...
I don't want it to look too dark, you know? Yeah, like that. That's exactly what we was looking for. Okay. Just like that, honey. So our nose is snatched, clearly. What else? I know what else. So I like to use this brush. It's the Morph E3 brush. And I'm using the NARS Blush in Seduction, which is one of my favorites. Sometimes it's hard because these brushes are made with like a red burgundy-ish tip. But I like a lot of blush, so enough is never too much. Alright, and we're just gonna rosy up our cheeks. And then sometimes I like to blend it in with my contour. Like that. But I really like a lot of it on my cheeks because I like having rosy cheeks, you know? We're just gonna make sure you get the apple. And then I like to blend it in a little bit. Just a little bit. Like that. Blend it. Blend it. Okay, yeah. I love blush. I can't get enough. But I like how it makes. I don't know, I like that it adds more color than just brown that's being used to contour and stuff. So I'm getting my MAC in Gold Deposit. Love, love, love. And we're gonna put that where I say. Go in with a little bit, dab it right in here. Yeah, I like to bring it around. Bring it around, yeah. I love Gold Deposit. Okay, I'm gonna dab, and go.
So this side, right in here. Okay, arch it. So bring it around. Like so. I like this, like that, you. I like to put some on my cheek as well. I do not use this brush to add highlight to my nose. It's too big for me. So, I need to go with this little small brush. I honestly don't know where I got it from because it's not Morph. Maybe like Walmart, or maybe it came like in one of those palettes that I got from Walmart. So, I'm going to put a little right here. A little bit like that. And then, just a little bit right here.
Okay, so for the lips, to top all this off so we can be done, I'm gonna use the Fenty Gloss in Fenty Glow. And I don't put nothing on my lips because I feel like gloss should just be gloss. But that's just me. So we're gonna add some. And like that. Like this, like that, y'all. Like this. Hey, hey. Okay. So this is our finished look. Let's get a close up.
I